Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing sourdough cookies. I love these cookies because they are mostly fermented, so that makes them much more digestible and much more nutritious. And instead of throwing away the sourdough starter every time, I simply make either sourdough pancakes or these cookies. I shared a sourdough pancake recipe a couple of weeks ago, so today I thought I would show you how I make my sourdough cookies. They're super quick and easy to make, and that's why I love them so much. So start by taking 1 cup of fresh sourdough starter. This particular one I fed a couple of days ago and then I placed in the fridge, and then I just took it out and it was ready to make cookies. It was still pretty much at the top of its expansion. And then I added 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of coconut sugar, and feel free to use any other whole food sweetener of your choice. And this quantity that I used won't make the cookie sweet at all. It's just a little hint of sweetness, and that's what I like so much about them. But if you prefer more sweetness, just add more. And then I added around 1/3 of a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then I also added 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and you can also use coconut oil if you prefer. And I also added a pinch of salt, probably around 1/3 of a teaspoon of Himalaya salt. And then as much spelt flour as needed to achieve the right consistency, which needs to be kind of like drop cookies. I made mine quite thin because I like my cookies when they're almost like crackers. But if you want to puff up a bit more, add more flour. I used 5 tablespoons of flour for this particular batch. Next, I added a pinch of organic vanilla powder and a handful each of mixed seeds and raisins. Mixed seeds in this case were pine nuts, sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. These are totally optional, but they give such a wonderful flavor and texture, plus some extra nutrients, which is something I really love. Then I grabbed a cookie tray and I spread some butter on it. I didn't have any parchment paper, unfortunately, so I just baked them right on the tray and it worked fine. I used around 1 tablespoon of cookie dough for each cookie, and I just dropped them like this. Next, once I finished the whole tray, I sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon on top of each cookie, and then I also took some molasses and I sprinkled some molasses on top as well. And again, this is totally optional, but I just love the extra taste that it gives, and I love the way it looks, so I added it for some extra oomph. I baked the cookies at 200 degrees Celsius for 12 minutes. But keep an eye on them, they might be ready earlier or a little bit later. As soon as they become golden, they're ready. So I hope you try the recipe out soon because it's so effortless and pretty healthy, and you won't need to ever throw away sourdough starter again. And it could also be a great healthy treat for kiddos, which is great. So check out my sourdough bread and sourdough pancake recipes for more sourdough inspiration, and thanks for watching. See you in my next one. Bye bye.